Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So you are looking at your screen correctly. EZA LR Rose has finally been announced. Now, I do believe this is supposed to be for the EX part of the worldwide download celebration. Now, I don't know when he's going to release. My best guess, based on how they usually do these, is he should drop roughly around like October 2nd, like that night. I think that's when he should be in game. We should get the data download later tonight. Not like right now. I'm talking like October 1st, because currently, as I'm recording this, it's 12 a.m. on October 1st. So I do expect him to show up roughly around this time on October 2nd, and then like in the data download, and then the night of October 2nd, that is when he should be in game. So let's go ahead and take a look at all his details here. So his leader skill is kind of irrelevant. It's Future Saga category key 4, HP attacking is 150, and then Extreme Int is 4 key 100. Again, that's pretty much only going to be useful for like something like Battlefield, so I don't really know how much use you're really going to be getting out of that, but hey, it is something that he does have, so just keep that in mind. His 12 key greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and then it also does have a medium chance to stun that the wiki forgot to point out. But again, that the stunning doesn't really matter for many fights in the game right now. All that really cares is we get that 50% defensive buff for 1 turn, which is definitely pretty good. He's getting 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. He causes mega colossal damage on his 18 key. Definitely very good super attack effect. I would have liked if this to be 3 turns instead of 1 turn. That way he'd be a little bit better defensively, but I think it's still fine. He gets key plus 3 and attack and defense 160%, plus an additional attack and defense 8% each time key rises by 1, up to 160%. He gets key plus 3 when key is 18 or more, and then he does also launch an additional super attack when key is 22 or more. So in order to like guarantee to get that additional super attack, you're essentially going to want to hit 19 key every single turn to get his maximum value out of that key. The 6 key and then high chance of performing a crit after he gets a finishing blow. I really don't know how much you're going to be able to utilize that. Like, as I'm looking at it, right, and realistically speaking, how often is he going to be getting the final blow? My guess would be not too often, mainly because it's just really hard to guarantee that you're going to be having that. And then plus, with the fact that the majority of the fights that we've been getting recently have been based around very short fights, you would have to stall in a short fight to get this unit to get the final blow. And I just don't really know how likely that's going to be for you. Though if you do get it, he is going to get, 50% chance to crit. So genuinely, I think it'll be kind of worth it for him, but at the same time, it's going to be very awkward every now and then. So don't put crit on this guy. I had mine fully built in crit. I literally just changed my build. He now has 25 dodge and 12 additional. I could definitely give him a little bit more dodge, but I think that'll be fine for now. He also recovers 6% HP when HP is 66% or above, and then 6% HP at the end of a turn in which he has received an attack. That is 12% HP if you were above that 66% HP threshold, which is a lot. And then if you compare that to the amount of HP that you're also getting back from this guy, I believe he gets 10% at the start of turn and then another 10% at the end of turn. Okay, let's see. He gets 10% at the start of turn and then 20% at the end of turn. And then when he fuses, is it the same thing? No, yeah, it's 10 and 10. So if you have them on the same rotation, at the end of that turn, you would be getting what? 32% HP back as long as you're above a certain amount of HP, which is a very large amount of health if you're really thinking about it. And then we do have his rage mode still as well, which is just very tiny. Let's just look at this here. 12 key greatly raises attack for 1 turn. 18 key massively raises attack for 1 turn. He gets 6 key and then receives an additional key plus 2 per key sphere obtained, and super effective at all types. So he is actually going to be hitting quite hard in this, especially considering that you don't really need to give this guy crit. He's going to be having super effective against all types anyway when he's in his range mode. We don't know if they've changed the conditions for the rage mode. I believe it was an active skill, right? So you can't I don't believe you can change the conditions for that, actually. Hold on, let me double check this here. his rage mode, yeah, it is an active skill. I don't believe you can change the conditions for this, so he's going to be able to get it when HP is 66% or less starting from the 6th turn, which is kind of ridiculous, but once you do have it active, this guy is going to give you that free turn. I would hopefully like for them to make it so that this is 2 turns instead of just 1 turn, but we'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it for his actual kit. If you want to see his like actual calculations, we do have those already in the game. So he, without support, he's at 1.1 million defense post super attack if he gets 2 supers. That's very high. And then this is with a max key meter that goes up to 1.2 million with 2 supers. And then with 40% support, he gets all the way up to 1.4 million defense with 2 additional supers. Keep in mind that that's with 40% support on a team where you have access to Goku and Zamasu, who are giving you 70% support. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of support. I mean, it's probably calculated with like this guy, but Goku and Zamasu are essentially one of my favorite characters to run with all these Zamasu characters, because not only do they link well, they're also giving, where is it here? I can't find it. Yeah, all his 3 key defense was 70%. And then if you are the full Realm of Gods team, which presumably you will be, he is then giving them another key and then 30% attack. So Goku and Zamasu end up being an insane support. So you can tack on another 30% to this 1.4 million, and that puts him, what, roughly around like 1.6-ish, 1.7? He's going to be living most of these hard bosses' super attacks. I just do think that start of turn defense is just way too low. So you're going to be really struggling, which is why I think dodge is probably going to be important for this guy. Because if you dodge the AoE, and that allows this guy to pretty much be completely fine, smack bosses with like a 20 million damage bomb, and be completely fine afterwards. And potentially even dodge the super attack, which would do damage to this guy if it's one of the new hard-hitting bosses. Like, let's see, he has like, what 1.6-ish with Goku and Zamasu. If you then also have like the Tech Zamasu's domain up, that's a little bit more, it's probably like 2 million. He's still going to be taking a solid like 200,000 or more from the Merge Zamasu Redstone stage on the super attack, because that thing does like 2.1 million and he has type disadvantage. So keep that in mind, that dodge is going to be very helpful for this guy so that he doesn't get crushed by like super hard hitting things or things that hit him before he attacks. So I do think that they actually did do a very good job with this guy's EZA overall. I do like it a lot. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.